30 most beautiful black actresses you can't recognize today, as of 2026. What if the most beautiful black actresses who ruled the 80s and 90s are almost unrecognizable today? At 2026, their once youthful faces have transformed, some softer, some stronger, but all carrying deeper stories of pain, power, and resilience. Are you ready to see how time has truly changed these 30 legends? Watch until the end and tell us which transformation shocked you the most. Angela Bassett. Back in 1993, Angela Bassett was the undisputed queen of the screen, a fierce, mesmerizing force of nature. Her transformative portrayal of Tina Turner in What's Love Got to Do With It showcased her powerful, beauty-sculpted physique and raw intensity that made her an instant symbol of black woman strength and glamour. Today, in 2026, at age 67, Angela Bassett remains a glowing goddess on every red carpet she graces. Her skin glows with vitality, her toned figure commands attention, and her presence radiates even greater power and elegance. Fans often describe her as ageless, a true testament that beauty only deepens with time. After delivering everything for her iconic Tina Turner role, Hollywood quietly punished her for refusing certain stereotypes. Offers dried up, yet she refused to break. She roared back with the blockbuster waiting to exhale. Later delivered a historic Oscar-nominated performance as Queen Ramonda in Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, the first Marvel acting nomination ever, and received Lifetime Achievement honors. Angela Bassett proves that age doesn't diminish beauty or power, it refines them. What once stunned audiences with youthful fire now captivates with timeless strength and wisdom. She hasn't just aged, she has ascended. Whoopi Goldberg. In the late 1980s and early 1990s, Whoopi Goldberg burst onto the scene with a natural, unfiltered beauty that captivated the world. Her radiant smile, expressive face, and bold personality shone brightly in Ghost 1990, where she delivered a groundbreaking performance that earned her the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress in 1991, making her only the second black woman to win an Oscar in that category at the time. With her signature dreadlocks and fearless comedic energy, she became an instant icon who refused to conform to Hollywood's narrow standards of beauty. Today, in 2026, at age 70, Whoopi Goldberg's face tells a richer story. Her features are full of expression and character. Her warm smile remains as inviting as ever, and her iconic dreadlocks continue to frame a presence that radiates confidence and hard-earned wisdom. Whether walking the red carpet at the 2025 Met Gala in a striking Tom Brown look or hosting The View, she exudes a self-assured glow that turns heads for all the right reasons. From her early days as a groundbreaking comedian to becoming an EGOT winner and versatile star across film, television, and stage, Whoopi has navigated profound personal losses while staying true to herself. She never chased conventional glamour, and that authenticity has only grown stronger with time. Whoopi Goldberg proves the core message beautifully real. Beauty isn't about fitting Hollywood's mold. It lies in being unapologetically yourself. The older she gets, the more she shines in her own powerful, one-of-a-kind way. Halle Berry. In the early 2000s, Halle Berry was the definition of Hollywood glamour. A former supermodel turned actress, she possessed a stunning, sensual beauty that lit up the screen. Her groundbreaking performance in Monsters Ball 2001 made history. She became the first black woman to win the Academy Award for Best Actress. At that moment, with her flawless skin, captivating eyes, and confident presence, Halle represented the pinnacle of beauty and talent. Just 3 years later, she took a bold risk with the highly anticipated Catwoman 2004, a film that became both a commercial and critical disappointment. Today, in 2026, at approximately 59 years old, Halle Berry continues to flaunt what many call ageless beauty. She confidently showcases her incredibly toned physique in swimsuit photos and red carpet appearances, often sporting modern curtain bangs that frame her face with effortless style. Her magnetic look still stops people in their tracks, proving that time has only refined her allure rather than diminished it. After the career setback following Catwoman, Halle faced a period where major opportunities seemed to vanish. Yet she refused to disappear. She delivered strong performances in films like The Call, 2013, John Wick, Chapter 3, Parabellum, 2019, and even directed and starred in Bruised, 2021. Through it all, she has balanced her career with motherhood and personal growth. Halle Berry's journey powerfully illustrates the video's central message, even after major professional failures. True beauty and star power are not defined by age or a single misstep. Time has not faded her, it has made her stronger, wiser, and more radiant than ever. Jada Pinkett Smith. In the 1990s, Jada Pinkett Smith emerged as one of Hollywood's most striking young talents. With her elegant yet fierce beauty, sharp features, and undeniable screen presence, she quickly became a standout actress. Alongside her then-boyfriend, Will Smith, she formed one of the most talked-about power couples in entertainment. Her memorable performances in films like Menace to Society, 1993, The Nutty Professor, 1996, and Set It Off, 1996, showcased both her talent and her strong, rebellious spirit. Today, in 2026, at 54 years old, Jada Pinkett Smith carries a more mature and refined beauty. Her face reflects the depth of lived experience, yet she maintains a graceful, sophisticated look. She frequently appears in sleek, monochromatic outfits that highlight her confidence and poise, radiating a quiet strength that comes from years of navigating public scrutiny and personal challenges. Jada's journey has been anything but ordinary. She and Will Smith publicly revealed in 2023 that they had been separated since 2016, a disclosure that followed years of headlines, including her widely discussed entanglement with singer August Alsina in 2020. Despite the intense media attention and personal upheavals, Jada has continued to evolve. She returned to acting with renewed focus, including her involvement in the A Different World reboot talks, while also expanding her work as a producer, author, and host of Red Table Talk. From the bold, rebellious young woman who refused to be boxed in, Jada has grown into a mature, self-assured woman who owns every chapter of her story. Her beauty today is deeper and more layered, no longer just youthful fire, but the quiet power and wisdom that only time and resilience can create. Jada Pinkett Smith reminds us that true beauty evolves with honesty and strength. What once dazzled with youthful energy now captivates through authenticity and hard-earned confidence. Regina King. In the 1990s and early 2000s, Regina King was a fresh-faced talent whose youthful beauty and remarkable range made her a standout in both television and film. With her bright smile, expressive eyes, and natural charisma, she shone in iconic roles such as in Boys and the Hood, 1991, Poetic Justice, 1993, and the hit sitcom 227. Her versatility quickly established her as one of Hollywood's most promising young black actresses. Today, in 2026, at age 55, Regina King's beauty has taken on a profound new dimension. Her face now reflects deep inner strength, with eyes that carry quiet intensity and hard-earned wisdom. She continues to grace red carpets and public events with elegant, timeless style, her presence radiating grace and resilience that only comes from lived experience. Regina's journey has been one of extraordinary achievement and heartbreaking loss. She earned the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress in 2019 for her powerful performance in If Beale Street Could Talk, along with 4 Primetime Emmy Awards and critical acclaim as a director with her feature debut, One Night in Miami. 2020. Yet in January 2022, just days after his 26th birthday, her only son, Ian Alexander Jr., tragically died by suicide. The profound grief led her to step back from the spotlight for a period, but she has since found healing through cherished memories of her son and a renewed commitment to her craft. In recent years, she has starred in projects like Shirley and Caught Stealing, directed episodes and series, and served as ambassador for the 30th American Black Film Festival in 2026. What once dazzled with youthful freshness now captivates through depth and quiet power. Regina King's story beautifully embodies the video's message, pain, and growth. Do not diminish beauty. They add layers of resilience and strength that make it even more profound and unforgettable. Kerry Washington. In the early 2000s, Kerry Washington exploded into the spotlight with a sharp, sophisticated beauty that commanded attention. Her striking features, piercing gaze, and elegant presence made her the perfect choice to portray Olivia Pope, the brilliant, powerful crisis manager in the groundbreaking series Scandal 2012 to 2018. As the first Black woman to lead a network primetime drama in nearly 4 decades, Kerry brought intelligent strength and undeniable glamour to the role, becoming a cultural phenomenon and redefining what leading ladies could look like on television. Today, in 2026, Kerry Washington's beauty has evolved into something even more refined and commanding. Her face is more sculpted and defined, with clearer lines that highlight her natural elegance and inner strength. She continues to embody power and poise on red carpets and in public appearances, always exuding quiet confidence and timeless sophistication. Beyond acting, Kerry has become a formidable force behind the camera. She fought openly against racial inequality in Hollywood, using her platform to push for greater representation. She founded her production company Simpson Street and has produced acclaimed projects including the HBO film Confirmation 2016 about Anita Hill. Her activism extends to women's rights, voting access, and criminal justice reform, establishing her as both a respected actress and a powerful voice for change. Kerry Washington's journey perfectly captures the essence of this series. Time does not diminish her beauty, it sharpens it. What once dazzled with youthful intensity now radiates with intelligence, authority, and hard-earned power. She has transformed from a breakout star into a true Hollywood trailblazer whose presence feels even more commanding today than ever before. Taraji P. Henson. In the early 2000s, Taraji P. Henson lit up the screen with her radiant, glowing beauty and magnetic energy. With her bright smile, expressive eyes, and fierce charisma, she delivered standout performances in films like Baby Boy 2001, opposite Tyrese Gibson, and Hustle and Flow 2005, where her raw talent earned her widespread acclaim and an Oscar nomination for Best Supporting Actress. Today, in 2026, Taraji P. Henson's face radiates an unstoppable life force. Her warm, infectious smile remains one of her most beloved features, while her features now carry the depth and strength that only come from overcoming real-life battles. She continues to command attention with a vibrant, powerful presence that feels even more commanding than in her younger years. Taraji's journey has been defined by remarkable resilience. As a single mother, she faced severe financial struggles while raising her son, Marcel. In 2003, she suffered a devastating loss when her longtime partner and the father of her child, William Mark Johnson, was murdered in Washington, D.C. Despite the heartbreak and hardship, she refused to give up. Her breakthrough role as the bold, larger-than-life Cookie Lion in the hit series Empire 2015 to 2020 catapulted her to global stardom and solidified her status as one of Hollywood's most dynamic actresses. From those difficult early years of single motherhood and emotional pain to becoming a celebrated star and producer, Taraji P. Henson has transformed every challenge into fuel for her success. Her beauty today is richer and more powerful, no longer just youthful radiance, but the glowing strength of a woman who has weathered storms and emerged unbreakable. Taraji proves the heart of this countdown. True beauty grows stronger through adversity. Time and trials have not faded her light, they have made it burn even brighter. Queen Latifah. In the 1990s, Queen Latifah reigned as the undisputed hip-hop queen. With her strong, healthy beauty, confident stature, and powerful presence, she stood out as both a groundbreaking rapper and a versatile actress. Her natural, unapologetic look, combined with her bold personality, made her a cultural force in films like Set It Off, 1996, Living Out Loud, 1998, and Chicago 2002, where she earned an Academy Award nomination. Today in 2026, Queen Latifah's beauty has deepened into something warm and commanding. Her face is fuller and more rounded, radiating genuine self-confidence and a comforting maternal warmth that instantly draws people in. Whether on stage, on screen, or in public appearances, she carries herself with the kind of effortless presence that only comes from living fully and authentically. Her journey has not been easy. In 1992, she suffered a devastating loss when her beloved older brother, Lancelot Owens Jr., died in a motorcycle accident, a bike she had gifted him. The grief plunged her into deep depression, leading to struggles with alcohol and self-destructive behavior. Yet Queen Latifah refused to be defined by tragedy. She channeled her pain into her art, rebuilt her life, and emerged as one of the most respected and beloved cultural icons in Black entertainment history. Queen Latifah's story perfectly captures the message of this countdown. Her beauty was never about fitting conventional standards. It has always come from inner strength and unwavering authenticity. Time has not diminished her glow. Instead, it has made her more powerful, more grounded, and more radiant in the truest sense. From hip-hop pioneer to cultural icon, Queen Latifah shows us that real beauty shines brightest when it is rooted in resilience and truth. Vivica A. Fox. In the late 1990s and early 2000s, Vivica A. Fox was the embodiment of bold, seductive beauty in Hollywood. With her stunning curves, confident smile, and fierce screen presence, she lit up blockbusters like Independence Day 1996 and delivered unforgettable action moments alongside Uma Thurman in Quentin Tarantino's Kill Bill, Volume 1 and 2, 2003 to 2004. Her glamorous, sexy image made her one of the most desired and recognizable Black actresses of her era. Today, in 2026, Vivica A. Fox still proudly owns her sexy, energetic style. At 61 years old, her face shows the graceful maturity of time, yet she radiates vibrant energy and self-assurance. She continues to turn heads with bold fashion choices and a confident demeanor that proves age has only added to her allure rather than taken away from it. Vivica's journey has tested her strength. Her highly publicized and toxic relationship with rapper 50 Cent turned into a bitter, decade-long public feud. She also faced serious financial struggles, including a major tax debt and the threat of bankruptcy that forced her to sell her mansion and take smaller roles just to survive. Instead of letting these setbacks break her spirit, Vivica fought back hard. She reinvented herself through reality television, authored a candid memoir, and transitioned into producing and directing, steadily rebuilding her career and financial independence. Vivica A. Fox is a true warrior. She refused to let public drama or financial hardship dim her light. Her beauty today is not just physical. It's the glowing confidence of a woman who has survived storms and emerged stronger. She perfectly embodies the spirit of this countdown. Real beauty and strength cannot be erased by failure or hardship. Time and challenges have only sharpened her fighting spirit and made her shine even brighter. Nia Long. In the early 1990s, Nia Long captured hearts with her gentle yet powerful beauty. Her soft, expressive eyes, warm smile, and quiet strength made her a standout in iconic films like Boys in the Hood, 1991, Love Jones, 1997, and Big Mama's House, 2000. She represented a new kind of Black woman on screen, elegant, intelligent, and emotionally deep, earning her a devoted following and a reputation as one of the most beloved actresses of her generation. Today, in 2026, Nia Long's beauty has matured into graceful sophistication. Her face carries a refined elegance, and her eyes now hold a deeper, more introspective gaze shaped by life's experiences. She moves with quiet confidence and poise, radiating the kind of inner calm and self-assurance that only comes from walking through fire and emerging stronger. Nia's journey took a painful public turn in 2022 when her long-term partner, NBA coach Ime Udoka, was involved in a high-profile affair scandal while coaching the Boston Celtics. After 13 years together and raising a son, the betrayal was splashed across headlines, forcing Nia and their child to leave Boston amid intense media scrutiny. Instead of retreating, she chose resilience. In 2023, she made a strong return to the screen in the Netflix comedy You People alongside Eddie Murphy and Jonah Hill, reminding audiences of her enduring talent and grace. Nia Long's story beautifully reflects the core message of this countdown. Time and hardship have not diminished her light, they have refined it. What once shone with youthful tenderness now glows with the powerful beauty of independence and self-worth. She proves that true beauty is not fragile. It deepens through adversity and shines brightest when rooted in strength and dignity. Gabrielle Union. In the year 2000, Gabrielle Union burst onto the scene with a fresh, vibrant beauty that felt electric. Her bright smile, youthful energy, and athletic charm made her instantly memorable as the spirited Isis in the hit teen comedy Bring It On. With her glowing skin and confident presence, she represented a new generation of Black actresses who were bold, fun, and unapologetically themselves. Today, in 2026, Gabrielle Union's beauty radiates on a much deeper level. Her face glows with warmth and vitality, reflecting not just physical health, but also emotional healing and inner peace. At 53 years old, she carries herself with a serene confidence and a quiet strength that turns heads for all the right reasons. Gabrielle's journey has been marked by profound courage. At just 19 years old, while working at a shoe store, she was brutally raped at gunpoint. The trauma left deep scars, including PTSD, but she refused to let it define her. Instead, she became a powerful advocate for sexual assault survivors, sharing her story openly in her 2017 memoir, We're Going to Need More Wine. Through years of therapy and self-work, she transformed her pain into purpose. Today, she is a successful actress, producer, and happy mother alongside her husband, NBA legend, Dwayne Wade, raising their daughter, Kavia. Gabrielle Union's story perfectly captures the heart of this countdown. Her beauty today is not just skin deep, it shines from the inside out, born from survival healing and a commitment to lifting others up. Time has not faded her light. It has made her more radiant, more compassionate, and more powerful than ever. She reminds us that true beauty emerges strongest from the journey of healing and helping others. Phylicia Rashad. In the 1980s and early 1990s, Phylicia Rashad was the epitome of Black elegance and grace on television. As Claire Huxtable on the groundbreaking sitcom The Cosby Show, she portrayed the perfect wife and mother, intelligent, poised, warm, and impeccably stylish. Her refined beauty, radiant smile, and sophisticated presence made her a beloved role model for millions of viewers across America. Today, in 2026, Phylicia Rashad's beauty has blossomed into something even more distinguished. At 77 years old, she carries a quiet, regal elegance. Her features are refined and graceful, and she exudes an aura of wisdom and quiet authority that commands respect wherever she appears. Her style remains timeless and sophisticated, always reflecting dignity and intellect. Her real-life journey has been far more complex than the ideal image she portrayed on screen. In 1985, she accepted a live on-air marriage proposal from former NFL player and sportscaster Ahmad Rashad during a Thanksgiving Day game, a fairy tale moment watched by millions. Their 16-year marriage ended in divorce in 2001, amid rumors of infidelity. Phylicia never spoke negatively about her ex-husband in public, choosing grace and privacy instead. After the heartbreak, she focused on her craft and made history in 2004 by becoming the first Black woman to win a Tony Award for Best Actress in a play for A Raisin in the Sun. She later served as Dean of the College of Fine Arts at Howard University, shaping the next generation of artists. Phylicia Rashad represents the true essence of this countdown. Her beauty today is not defined by youth, but by maturity, patience, and inner strength. Time has transformed her from the picture-perfect TV wife into a symbol of graceful aging wisdom and quiet resilience. She proves that real beauty deepens with experience and grows more powerful through patience and dignity. Vanessa Williams. In 1983, Vanessa Williams made history as the first Black woman ever crowned Miss America. With her flawless features, radiant smile, and perfect elegance, she embodied the ideal of American beauty. Her victory was groundbreaking, a powerful symbol of progress and Black excellence that inspired millions. For a brief moment, she stood at the very top of the national spotlight. Today, in 2026, at age 63, Vanessa Williams still maintains a sophisticated and graceful beauty. Her features have softened with time, yet she continues to radiate elegance and poise. Her confident smile remains one of her most striking traits, and she carries herself with the kind of quiet dignity that only comes from surviving public storms. Her journey was anything but smooth. Just 10 months after winning the crown in 1984, a major scandal erupted when Penthouse magazine published old nude photographs of her from a modeling shoot when she was 19. Under intense pressure, she was forced to relinquish her Miss America title, the first and only time in the pageant's history that a winner was stripped of her crown. Sponsors dropped her, and Hollywood initially turned its back. But Vanessa refused to be broken. She rebuilt her career with remarkable resilience, releasing the hit song Save the Best for Last, which topped the Billboard charts, starring in films like Eraser, 1996, and Soul Food, 1997, and earning critical acclaim on Broadway and television, including her role in Ugly Betty. In 2015, the Miss America organization publicly apologized to her on live television. Vanessa Williams' story powerfully embodies the message of this countdown. They could take away her crown, but they could never take her beauty or her dignity. Time has not faded her light. It has only proven that true elegance and inner strength are impossible to destroy. Her journey reminds us that real beauty and worth are not granted by titles or public approval. They endure through adversity and shine even brighter with time. Mo'Nique. In the late 2000s, Mo'Nique captured audiences with her bold, natural beauty and fearless comedic energy. Her unfiltered personality and authentic presence shone brightly in her award-winning role as Mary Lee Johnston in the critically acclaimed film Precious 2009. Her raw, powerful performance earned her the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress in 2010, cementing her status as a serious dramatic actress while staying true to her roots as a comedian. Today, in 2026, Mo'Nique's face reflects a deep, unapologetic strength. Her features carry the marks of hard-earned wisdom and resilience. She exudes an honest, no-nonsense energy that feels even more commanding and authentic than in her earlier years. Her beauty is raw, real, and rooted in truth. Mo'Nique's story perfectly captures the spirit of this countdown. Her beauty was never about fitting Hollywood's polished standards. It has always come from her courage to speak her truth, no matter the cost. Time and adversity have not diminished her. They have made her stronger, bolder, and more radiant in her authenticity. She proves that the most powerful beauty is the kind that refuses to be silenced. The beauty of honesty, resilience, and unshakable courage. Alfre Woodard. In the late 1980s and 1990s, Alfre Woodard established herself as one of the most gifted actresses of her generation. With her commanding presence, rich voice, and extraordinary emotional depth, she delivered powerful, layered performances in films such as Passion Fish, 1992, Grand Canyon, 1991, and Miss Evers' Boys, 1997. Her natural beauty, elegant features, warm eyes, and quiet intensity perfectly complemented her remarkable talent. Today, in 2026, Alfre Woodard's face radiates deep wisdom and genuine warmth. At 73 years old, her features have softened with time, yet they reflect a profound intelligence and inner light that makes her even more captivating. Her presence remains dignified and comforting, embodying the kind of graceful maturity that commands respect. Despite her immense talent, Alfre has faced repeated disappointment from the Academy. Her critically acclaimed performance in Passion Fish was widely expected to earn her an Oscar nomination, yet she was overlooked, one of the most talked-about snubs of 1993. Denzel Washington publicly called her a legend, and critics labeled it one of the biggest injustices in Oscar history. However, she never allowed the lack of recognition to define her. Over her career, she has appeared in more than 100 roles, earning 4 Emmy Awards, a Golden Globe, and a reputation as one of the most respected actresses in the industry. Alfre Woodard's journey reminds us that true greatness does not always receive trophies. Her consistent excellence, integrity, and dedication have made her a living legend. Her beauty today is not just physical, it is the quiet glow of unmatched talent, dignity, and unwavering character. Time has not faded her light. It has only made her wisdom and warmth shine brighter, proving that real icons are defined by their craft and character, not by awards. Alfre Woodard stands as a timeless symbol. Talent and integrity create a beauty that truly lasts forever. Lynn Whitfield. In 1991, Lynn Whitfield delivered one of the most daring and mesmerizing performances of the decade. In the HBO film The Josephine Baker Story, she transformed herself into the legendary entertainer with stunning conviction. She lost over 30 pounds, mastered complex dance routines, and even performed a bold, full-frontal nude scene, a risky choice for a black actress at the time. Her seductive power, elegance, and fierce beauty made her portrayal unforgettable and earned her a well-deserved Primetime Emmy Award. Today, in 2026, Lynn Whitfield continues to carry herself with timeless elegance and magnetic appeal. Now, in her early 70s, she maintains a refined, sophisticated beauty and a graceful presence that still commands attention. Her style remains polished and classy, reflecting a woman who has aged with dignity and confidence. Despite the critical acclaim and Emmy win for Josephine Baker, Hollywood did not open its doors as expected. Instead, Lynn was largely sidelined and typecast, often denied the kind of major leading roles her talent deserved. Rather than accept limitations, she made a strategic pivot to television where she found greater creative freedom and success. She delivered standout performances in Eve's Bayou 1997 and later dominated the critically acclaimed series Greenleaf 2016 to 2020 as the powerful Lady Mae Greenleaf. Lynn Whitfield's journey shows remarkable resilience and self-determination. She refused to let Hollywood define her limits and chose her own path with quiet strength. Her story beautifully reinforces the message of this countdown. True beauty and talent cannot be confined. Even when the industry tried to dim her light, Lynn continued to shine on her own terms with grace and power that only grows deeper with time. Lisa Bonet. In the mid-1980s, Lisa Bonet emerged as one of the most captivating young stars on television. With her free-spirited bohemian beauty, long curly hair, expressive eyes, and rebellious aura, she stood out as Denise Huxtable on The Cosby Show. Her natural, unconventional look challenged traditional standards of beauty and made her a style icon for a generation. In 1987, she pushed boundaries even further with a bold, sensual performance in the film Angel Heart, which created major tension with Bill Cosby and ultimately led to her departure from the hit sitcom. Today, in 2026, Lisa Bonet's beauty still carries that same untamed, free-spirited essence. Now, 58 years old, her face reflects a quiet, liberated energy. She appears less frequently in the public eye, but when she does, her presence remains strikingly magnetic, calm, mysterious, and effortlessly cool. Lisa's personal journey has been defined by independence and defiance. After leaving The Cosby Show, she married rock star Lenny Kravitz in 1987, and the couple became one of Hollywood's most talked-about rebellious pairs. Their marriage ended after 6 years amid reported infidelity. Later, she found love again with actor Jason Momoa, 12 years her junior. They were together for 17 years, married from 2017 until their divorce in 2022. Throughout every chapter, Lisa has lived life on her own terms, never conforming to Hollywood's expectations. Lisa Bonet perfectly represents the core message of this countdown. Her beauty was never about fitting in. It has always been about freedom and authenticity. Time has not softened her rebellious spirit. It has only refined it into a deeper, more serene kind of allure. She reminds us that the most enduring beauty is the kind that refuses to be controlled, the beauty of rebellion, self-expression, and living freely. Pam Grier. In the 1970s, Pam Grier was a groundbreaking star who became one of the first black women to lead action films. With her striking beauty, powerful screen presence, and unforgettable performances in classics like Coffee 1973, Foxy Brown 1974, and Sheba Baby 1975, she captivated audiences and redefined what strong, independent black women could look like on screen. Her confidence and charisma made her an instant icon of the era. Today, in 2026, at age 76, Pam Grier continues to carry herself with the same grace and strength. Her features have softened naturally with time, reflecting decades of life experience, wisdom, and quiet resilience. She still radiates a calm, powerful energy that fans immediately recognize and admire. Throughout her journey, Pam faced significant personal health challenges, including a stage 4 cervical cancer diagnosis in 1988 when doctors gave her only 18 months to live. With remarkable determination and courage, she overcame the illness and has remained in remission for decades. She also built a successful comeback in the late 1990s with her acclaimed role in Quentin Tarantino's Jackie Brown 1997, earning a Golden Globe nomination and introducing her talent to a new generation. Now Pam Grier lives a more peaceful life, occasionally appearing at fan conventions and reflecting on her legendary career. She remains a true pioneer whose story reminds us that real beauty and strength only grow deeper with time. Rosario Dawson. In the early 2000s, Rosario Dawson burst onto the Hollywood scene with a radiant, vibrant beauty that was impossible to ignore. Her glowing skin, warm smile, and striking features shone brightly in films like Sin City 2005, Rent 2005, and Kids 1995. With her natural charisma and versatility, she quickly became known for bringing depth, passion, and authenticity to every role she played. Today, in 2026, Rosario Dawson's beauty has evolved into something even more compelling. At 47 years old, her face radiates genuine warmth, passion, and deep humanity. Her eyes reflect a strong sense of purpose and compassion, making her presence feel both inspiring and approachable. Beyond the screen, Rosario has proven herself a real-life hero. In 2014, she saved her personal assistant's life by performing CPR for several minutes after the woman suffered a stroke in her home. She has also been a tireless activist for social justice, immigrant rights, and political reform. She has been arrested multiple times during peaceful protests, including a high-profile demonstration in Washington, D.C. in 2016 against corporate influence in politics. Through organizations like Voto Latino, she continues to fight for marginalized communities and use her platform for meaningful change. Rosario Dawson's journey shows that beauty is far more than physical appearance. Her glow today comes from the fire in her heart and the consistency of her actions. She perfectly represents the core message of this countdown. The most beautiful thing about a woman is often what she does for others. Time has not dimmed her light. It has made her inner beauty shine even brighter through compassion, courage, and commitment. Rosario Dawson reminds us that real lasting beauty is measured by the size of your heart and the impact of your actions. Thandiwe Newton. In the late 1990s and 2000s, Thandiwe Newton captivated audiences with her elegant, refined beauty and exceptional acting talent. Her delicate features, piercing eyes, and graceful presence stood out in major films such as Mission Impossible, 2000 Crash 2004, for which she won a BAFTA, and later in the critically acclaimed series Westworld. She brought intelligence, vulnerability, and quiet power to every role, quickly establishing herself as one of Hollywood's most respected Black British actresses. Today, in 2026, Thandiwe Newton's face radiates a profound inner strength. At 53 years old, her features reflect the hard-won power that comes from speaking truth and reclaiming her narrative. Her gaze is steady and assured, and she carries herself with a quiet confidence that commands respect and admiration. Her journey has been marked by courage in the face of trauma. Early in her career, while filming her first movie in 1988, a director exploited and sexually abused her on set, an experience that left deep psychological scars and affected her self-image for years. She remained silent for decades until the #MeToo movement gave her the strength to speak out publicly. Her brave testimony helped shine a light on the dark side of the industry and inspired many other women to share their stories. From a young actress who suffered in silence, Thandiwe has transformed into a powerful advocate for women's safety and dignity in Hollywood. She has used her platform to push for systemic change and support survivors of abuse. Thandiwe Newton's story powerfully illustrates the message of this countdown. Her beauty today is deeper and more meaningful. It is the beauty of survival, healing, and empowerment. Time and adversity have not broken her. They have forged her into a symbol of resilience and hope. She proves that the most radiant beauty often emerges from the journey from victim to survivor to healer. Sanaa Lathan. In the late 1990s and early 2000s, Sanaa Lathan emerged as one of Hollywood's most captivating and alluring actresses. With her striking, seductive beauty, smooth skin, expressive eyes, and effortless charm, she lit up the screen in romantic classics like The Best Man, 1999, and the beloved sports romance, Love and Basketball, 2000. Her natural sensuality and graceful presence made her a standout and a fan favorite during that golden era of black cinema. Today, in 2026, Sanaa Lathan continues to carry a refined and elegant beauty. Now 54 years old, her face has matured into a sophisticated, timeless look. She maintains a quiet, magnetic appeal that still turns heads, proving that her natural allure has only grown richer with time rather than fading. Despite her successful career, Sanaa became the center of one of Hollywood's most bizarre rumors in 2017 to 2018. She was falsely accused by comedian Tiffany Haddish of being the mystery woman who allegedly bit Beyoncé's face at a private party. The wild story spread rapidly online, but Sanaa handled it with humor and grace, publicly denying the claims with a witty tweet. The rumor eventually faded, and she continued building her career with steady, respected work in both film and television. Sanaa Lathan's journey shows quiet strength and consistency. She never chased tabloid drama and remained focused on her craft. Her story beautifully supports the message of this countdown time does not diminish true natural beauty. What once dazzled audiences with youthful sensuality has now blossomed into a mature, elegant, and enduring attractiveness that feels even more confident and grounded. Sanaa Lathan reminds us that authentic beauty is timeless. It simply evolves gracefully and stays magnetic no matter the years. Regina Hall. In the early 2000s, Regina Hall burst onto the scene with a fresh, vibrant beauty and sharp comedic timing that made her instantly lovable. Her bright smile, sparkling eyes, and playful energy helped her steal scenes in the hit scary movie franchise 2000 to 2006, where she became a fan favorite for her hilarious and fearless performances. She quickly proved she could blend humor with heart, establishing herself as one of the most promising comedic actresses of her generation. Today, in 2026, Regina Hall's beauty has matured beautifully. At 55 years old, her face reflects a deeper, more sophisticated charm. The youthful playfulness has evolved into a warm, confident glow that perfectly balances elegance and a knowing, layered sense of humor. Her expressions now carry both wisdom and that signature wit that still lights up the screen. Regina's path to success was not without pain. In 1994, while she was studying journalism at New York University, her father suddenly passed away from a stroke. The loss devastated her and left her in a deep emotional crisis, causing her to lose direction and nearly give up on her dreams. In her grief, she made a bold decision to pursue acting instead. That turning point led her to comedy gold and a long, successful career in both film and television, including critically acclaimed roles in Girls Trip the Best Man series and 9 Perfect Strangers. Regina Hall's journey beautifully illustrates the core message of this countdown. The pain she endured did not break her. It helped shape her into the actress and woman she is today. Her beauty now goes far beyond surface-level charm. It carries the depth of someone who has known loss and transformed it into strength, laughter, and authenticity. She proves that sometimes our greatest wounds become the source of our most genuine beauty and purpose. Tisha Campbell-Martin. In the 1990s, Tisha Campbell-Martin was the undisputed queen of sitcoms. With her radiant smile, sparkling personality, and natural comedic timing, she lit up television screens as Gina Waters on the hit show Martin, and later as Janet J. Kyle on My Wife and Kids. Her youthful beauty, infectious energy, and warm presence made her one of the most beloved black actresses on TV during that golden era. Today, in 2026, Tisha Campbell-Martin's beauty shines with a comforting, genuine warmth. At 57 years old, her face reflects kindness and resilience, while her bright, positive energy remains as strong as ever. She continues to carry herself with an uplifting spirit that instantly makes people smile. Her real-life journey has been far more challenging than her on-screen characters suggested. After 5 successful seasons on Martin, she made the difficult decision to leave the show following a sexual harassment lawsuit against co-star Martin Lawrence. Years later, in 2016, she and her then-husband filed for bankruptcy with over $15 million in debt. She also endured a painful 22-year marriage that ended in divorce, citing emotional abuse. At one point, she had lost almost everything financially and emotionally. Instead of giving up, Tisha showed remarkable strength. She rebuilt her life from the ground up, returning to television with roles in Dr. Ken and Outmatched, appearing on reality TV, and becoming a powerful voice for women facing financial and emotional abuse. She has since reclaimed her career and her peace. Tisha Campbell-Martin's story powerfully embodies the message of this countdown. Time and hardship have not dimmed her light. Her beauty today is richer because it is rooted in resilient survival and an unbreakable positive spirit. She proves that true strength and beauty are revealed not when life is easy, but when we rise after being knocked down. Jackée Harry. In the 1980s and 1990s, Jackée Harry was the queen of sass and laughter on television. With her bold personality, sharp wit, and larger-than-life comedic timing, she became an iconic sitcom star. She stole every scene as the flamboyant Sandra Clark on 227, and later as the hilarious Lisa Landry on Sister Sister. In 1987, she made history by becoming the first black woman to win a Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Supporting Actress in a comedy series for her role on 227. Her vibrant beauty, expressive face, and unforgettable laugh made her a fan favorite for an entire generation. Today, in 2026, at age 69, Jackée Harry's face is still full of life and humor. Her signature expressive eyes and infectious smile remain as lively as ever. Even with the natural changes that come with time, she continues to radiate joy, confidence, and that unmistakable comedic energy that made her famous. Her personal life has not always been smooth. She experienced a chaotic and turbulent marriage filled with ups and downs and public rumors of infidelity on both sides, which ended in divorce in 2003. Despite the emotional challenges, Jackée never let her personal struggles dim her shine or take away her humor. Jackée Harry's journey proves that real staying power in Hollywood comes from personality and resilience. While many sitcom stars from her era faded away, she has remained a beloved comedy legend, continuing to make audiences laugh in guest appearances, reality shows, and reunion specials. Her story beautifully supports the message of this countdown. True beauty is not just about looks, it is about the light you bring. Jackée's warm, humorous spirit and unbreakable personality have kept her glowing for decades. Her smile and larger-than-life character have not aged. They have only become more cherished. She shows us that when you have genuine charisma and a joyful heart, time cannot erase your magic. CCH Pounder. In the 1980s and 1990s, CCH Pounder made a powerful impression with her striking, commanding beauty and intense screen presence. Her strong features, deep voice, and undeniable gravitas stood out in films like Baghdad Cafe, 1987, The Water Dance, 1992, and later in Face/Off, 1997. She brought depth, authority, and emotional weight to every role, proving early on that she was a force to be reckoned with in Hollywood. Today, in 2026, at age 73, CCH Pounder's face radiates quiet authority and profound wisdom. Her features have grown even more distinguished, with time conveying strength, intelligence, and a regal presence that commands respect the moment she appears on screen. She carries herself with the kind of natural dignity that only deepens with age. Her journey to success was paved with significant obstacles. When she first arrived in the United States from Guyana in the 1970s, Hollywood repeatedly rejected her because she did not fit the narrow stereotypical image of black women at the time. Directors often told her she was too dark, too serious, or not marketable. Instead of accepting those limitations, CCH persisted with quiet determination. She gradually built an impressive career through powerful supporting roles, eventually becoming a respected icon, known for her work in the S.H.I.E.L.D. ER Avatar and countless other projects. CCH Pounder didn't just survive Hollywood's racial barriers, she helped change them. Her consistent excellence forced the industry to recognize the depth and range black actresses could bring beyond stereotypes. Her story perfectly captures the essence of this countdown. Time has not softened her impact. It has enhanced it. What once was a strong, determined beauty has matured into a face that symbolizes wisdom, power, and hard-earned respect. CCH Pounder proves that real beauty and lasting legacy come from talent, resilience, and the courage to redefine how the world sees you. Lela Rochon. In the mid-1990s, Lela Rochon captivated audiences with her stunning, soft beauty and graceful presence. She shone brightly as the elegant and emotionally complex Robin Stokes in the hit film Waiting to Exhale 1995, alongside Whitney Houston, Angela Bassett, and Loretta Devine. Her luminous skin, gentle eyes, and feminine charm made her one of the most admired black actresses of that era, symbolizing beauty, vulnerability, and strength all at once. Today, in 2026, Lela Rochon still possesses a delicate and timeless beauty. Now 62 years old, her face retains a soft, feminine glow and gentle elegance that feels both familiar and serene. Although she has chosen a relatively low-profile life when she appears in public or on screen, her quiet grace continues to draw admiration and affection from longtime fans. Her career path took an unexpected turn after the success of Waiting to Exhale. Major leading roles became fewer, and her visibility in Hollywood gradually faded. In 2019, her long marriage to director Antoine Fuqua made headlines when photos surfaced of him kissing actress Nicole Murphy, sparking a very public scandal. Instead of engaging in drama or seeking revenge, Lela handled the situation with remarkable dignity and restraint. She quietly removed images of her husband from social media but never publicly disparaged him. Through it all, Lela has remained poised and resilient, choosing peace over spotlight. Her story beautifully reinforces the central message of this countdown. True beauty does not require constant attention or fame to remain powerful. Sometimes, the most enduring beauty is quiet, graceful, and self-contained. Lela Rochon proves that elegance and inner strength can shine brightly, even away from the constant glare of Hollywood. Time has not taken away her softness or her dignity, it has only made them more precious. Garcelle Beauvais. In the late 1990s and early 2000s, Garcelle Beauvais was the epitome of glamorous, confident beauty. A former supermodel turned actress, she possessed striking features, long legs, and a radiant smile that made her stand out. She became widely known for her role as Francesca Fancy Monroe on The Jamie Foxx Show, where her elegance, charm, and comedic timing won over audiences. Her sophisticated look and natural poise made her one of the most admired black actresses of that era. Today, in 2026, at age 59, Garcelle Beauvais carries a refined, elegant beauty with added strength and maturity. Her face reflects quiet power and self-assurance. She moves with poise and confidence, her presence now radiating the kind of inner strength that comes from surviving public betrayal and choosing dignity. Her journey took a dramatic turn in 2010. After 9 years of marriage to talent agent Mike Nylon, Garcelle discovered he had been unfaithful for 5 years. In an act of bold self-respect, she sent a strongly worded email exposing his infidelity to his entire company. The email went viral, turning the situation into one of Hollywood's most talked-about public scandals. Rather than playing the victim, Garcelle handled the divorce with grace and strength. She focused on raising her 2 sons and rebuilt her career with impressive determination. She later joined the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, where she became one of the most respected and outspoken cast members, openly discussing betrayal, self-worth, and healing. Her honesty and class earned her widespread admiration. Garcelle Beauvais is the perfect example of revenge done right. She didn't seek destruction, she sought self-respect and peace. Her beauty today is deeper and more powerful because it is rooted in self-love and resilience. She proves that true beauty shines brightest when a woman chooses herself. Time and heartbreak have not broken her. They have made her even more elegant, stronger, and more inspiring. From child stars to Hollywood trailblazers, these 30 legendary Black actresses have aged with grace, strength, and undeniable power. Their faces may have changed, but their stories of resilience, heartbreak, and triumph remain timeless. Which actress's transformation surprised you the most? Or do you believe true beauty only deepens with time? Share your thoughts in the comments below.